today I'm reviewing the Herbivore Bakuchiol Anti-Aging Serum. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, check my Patreon community, or click on the link below. And today, for a Beanie Baby, I've got Kay's Beanie Baby, which is an owl. And I know Kay's mom used to love owls. My mom used to love owls too. My whole kitchen when I was growing up was covered in owls. So, anyway, Kay's owl, always watching. We're going to save this one from Ike too. I'll sneak in right there. Always watching, and if Ike messes, I'm going to know it. Okay. So, they call this a natural anti-aging serum that reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles with Bakuchiol, a natural alternative to retinol. It visibly smooths fine lines and wrinkles, refining the skin's overall appearance without the redness and irritation of retinol. Polyhydroxy acids visibly resurface the skin, enhancing absorption while providing fortifying hydration and antioxidants. And then we've got Tremella mushroom, which hydrates and retains moisture by holding up to 500 times its own weight in water. And I will also do a pH test of this one, because this one surprised me, because this one is a anti-aging serum, but it's also got some of that exfoliating acids in there. So if you have sensitive skin, it's kind of a 2-for-1. Kind of takes the place of a retinol and an exfoliating serum. So you don't really want to layer this with a separate exfoliating product, because your skin will tell you, no, don't do that. So, okay, my first criteria is packaging, and I'm not so fond of the clear bottle, but I will say the dropper gets to be a little clumsy because the texture of this is really like goopy, like almost like snail mucin. It's very jelly-like, bouncy, so I like the word goopy. It's kind of goopy like that. So dispensing an even amount is not super easy with this one. So keep that one in mind. It's a little messy, and some of it does end up going to waste. So there you go. But overall, it's okay. But do keep it in a cabinet when you're not using it, because the light will zap the good stuff. So we don't want that. In terms of denatured or drying types of alcohol, this does not contain any of those, so that's always a good thing. And then in terms of fragrance, this has no fragrance ingredients and really has no noticeable scent. So that's also great. This is kind of their second incarnation of this serum. It originally came out like a year ago, and then they had issues with the supply of one of the ingredients, so they had to change it. So they brought it back. And the ingredient list stayed the same, but they must have had some issues with something. So I was very happy that they brought it back, though, because I did like it. The manufacturing location for this one is the U.S., so no issues with that. Let me do the quick pH test. So ease of use, so they recommend applying 3 to 8 drops to clean skin and massaging it in, and then leaving it on. They say gentle enough for daily use, which, if you have sensitive skin and haven't used a lot of exfoliating products in the past, I would slowly work your way up to daily use, because even though PHAs are pretty gentle, it still can cause some types of dryness, and just slowly get your skin used to it. And the pH of this one looks to be probably just under 4, maybe like 3.6. So no real issues with that. And it does take a while to soak in, but once it does, it layers nicely with other products, and no real issues with that. Personally, I prefer using this in my evening routine in place of where I'd normally use a retinol. And then since it has some exfoliating ingredients in it, you can also use it in the place of that. And then after it soaks in, I prefer applying like a thicker moisturizer over it, just to prevent any dryness, but it does take a while to soak in. It does really remind me of like the snail products, the texture of it. So, yeah. So no real issues with that. It does set to kind of a tacky finish, which is why I prefer to use a moisturizer over it, because then you don't have that issue, because it's not the last layer you applied. But I really do recommend using this in the evening. It's just easier. And if you add this into your routine, make sure to use a sunscreen during the daytime, because those polyhydroxy acids do make your skin more susceptible to being burnt and the sun damage and things like that. So, Okay, antioxidants and beneficial ingredients of this one. So we've got that Bakuchiol, which is derived from the seeds of Psoralea Corylifolia, which is a plant that is popular in India and Chinese medicine. It has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-tumor, and antibacterial properties. It behaves very similar to retinol without the irritation. This has been studied. It's been shown to work similar to retinol and have effects similar to retinol. The studies show it. So it's not just one of those ingredients that we're thinking might work that way. It's been studied. So Bakuchiol and retinol both upregulate collagen production as well as downregulate the collagen attacking enzyme in our skin, which slows down the amount of collagen that when you get older. So Bakuchiol has the anti-aging properties and also can be great for anti-acne, which is a good thing. And 1% Bakuchiol seems to be very effective in and of itself. And when combined with other ingredients like salicylic acid, it can be even better for anti-acne. Although this product, I don't know if I would combine this with the salicylic acid exfoliant because it already has exfoliant in there. Then we've got blueberry extract, which is good for skin protecting and skin soothing. Excuse me. Then we've got aspen bark extract, which is an antibacterial ingredient. Gluconolactone, which is the PHA exfoliant I've referred to. It helps exfoliate dead skin cells from the skin surface, making skin smoother. It's also been shown to help with anti-aging benefits, such as increased skin thickness and decreased wrinkles. It's a great moisturizer and also has been shown to help repair the skin barrier. Also, good antioxidant. Then we've got amethyst powder, which is said to be a skin conditioning ingredient. I really doubt it does much to condition the skin since amethyst powder really doesn't get absorbed into skin. That's probably why this has that purple tint to it, because of the amethyst powder. Yeah, I don't really think it really has much that can really do for skin. I had someone ask me the other day about a product and why it keeps kind of pilling a bit, and I looked at the ingredient list and diamond powder was up there, and I'm like, well, that's what's pilling because the diamond powder doesn't really get absorbed into the skin. So anyway. Then we've got bilberry fruit extract, good for skin conditioning. We've got that silver ear mushroom, a good antioxidant. And then eggplant, skin conditioning, and then turmeric and holy basil. So overall, it's got a nice ingredient list. That amethyst powder gives it the pretty color, but probably doesn't do much for skin. Although they do mention on here, or somewhere on here, or in their marketing, they mention that the amethyst powder helps with your inner spirit or something. So, okay, in terms of animal testing, this product is cruelty-free as well as vegan. So very nice. Performance, it really does smooth your skin. The more often you use it, you'll notice it. Be sure to be cautious, though, about using it with other products that have other exfoliating ingredients. And then the other nice thing is this doesn't really have any acne-agenic ingredients of note. So it's very nice for those with acne-prone skin because it's got some acne-fighting ingredients and nothing else to sabotage that. And then in terms of the price, so it's the full size, which is 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, and retails for about $54. Although, if you watch Herbivore, they're sold at so many different stores that frequently will have sales. It's worth doing a little bit of shopping around before you purchase it. Then in terms of the it factor, I really like it. It's a great multitasking serum with some retinol-ish ingredients as well as some exfoliating ingredients. It's kind of a 2-for-1 product. The other thing I should mention is that Bakuchiol doesn't necessarily need to be used to the exclusion of retinol. You can use Bakuchiol products with retinols. I'm not exactly sure I would use this combination, but you don't have to necessarily exclude retinol when you're using that ingredient. So overall, I really like this. Alcohol fragrance free, pretty affordable. So let's see. Overall, I gave it a 9 out of 10 because it was pricey. So, and the fact that a little bit does not go a long way. Still a really great product, all in all. Herbivore did a great job with this one. So if you're looking for a nice retinol alternative, this is a good one worth checking out in my opinion. So I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you've had a chance to check this out, the previous or the new version. So leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much.